Hey everybody, and welcome to another video with myself, Michael Box of X. And it's been a good week for news and rumour, but Games for Gold has been announced today with what's that one? Adventure Time. Adventure Time. I can't remember the other name of it. Adventure Time. It looks quite interesting. Now I know my stepson loves the Adventure Time TV show. I believe it recently come to an end actually, which he was quite gutted about. So I'm sure that's one he'll be looking at. Obviously, Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare 2 as well. Metal Gear, and Star Wars Republic Commando, which is really weird because I was looking at that one at the weekend in a local second-hand game shop and I nearly picked it up, but I thought they were asking a bit too much for it. They always seem to up their prices when it goes on the back compat, don't they? It's funny that. But there you go. I'm glad I didn't, because it's on Games for Gold from the 1st of March. So really pleased about that. But yeah, there's been a lot of rumours and some news coming out as well. Phil Spencer's been talking about the future of Microsoft with PC gaming and the new sort of publishers, developers that they've purchased recently. It goes without saying that, I mean, Microsoft was a software company before they even started looking at hardware. And I think it's something that we would have expected. We can't expect Microsoft to spend all of this money on these developers and not expect them to produce things for PC as well. And I think it works both ways. I mean, it opens the market up for more development, more games coming, and more games coming to Xbox, because they will be cross-platform. There's no doubt about it. I think people are still very much hung up on this PC one side and Xbox the other. Console PC. I mean, that's not really the way that it is. I mean, what we've got to remember is both are Microsoft systems. They both run off Microsoft operating systems. They are basically the same thing. The only difference being, obviously, a PC you can do more multimedia tasks, that sort of thing. An Xbox console is mainly for gaming, although there's a lot of multimedia and things like that on there now, like Netflix and all that sort of thing. But a PC is predominantly an upgradable Xbox, really, with a lot more functionality, and that's what we're down to now, and the sort of line between the two is getting more blurred, especially now that Microsoft are really pushing this thing between them, or the cross-play and play anywhere and all that sort of thing. The line is becoming more blurred, and Microsoft have obviously got this plan to bring the two closer together, and I think that's brilliant, because it just means, yes, it means that some Xbox games are going to be going to the PC, but I think in the long run probably we're going to gain more from it than the PC gamers are going to gain from us, to be honest. And as long as the games are still console exclusive, it's not a biggie. And if as gamers, we've got to start thinking a little bit more out of the box, because we are very much focused on Xbox exclusives. That's what you need. It's not my main selling point for the Xbox. The main thing for me is the hardware and the ease of being able to switch the Xbox on, up and running. My PC gamed for a long time. It's very fiddly, and it got on my wick, and that's why I switched to console many years ago, and I haven't regretted it since. So I think there is this line. It's the two are getting closer together. The PC elitists aren't going to like it. The real hardcore Xbox fans aren't going to like it. But as gamers, we've got to start thinking out of the box and thinking that this is good for us, and it's good for gaming as a whole. Gaming's got to evolve and become, there's always going to be a place for Xbox consoles and PlayStation consoles and Nintendo consoles. There's always going to be those people that want the consoles. I'm one of them. I'm always going to want a console. I'm never going to go to sort of cloud gaming and sort of thing. And that's bringing us on to the next topic. There's a lot of rumours, and I emphasise the fact that it is a rumour at the moment, that the Game Pass could be going to Nintendo Switch. Now, this has got a lot of people up in arms. Again, this is a great opportunity for Xbox, Microsoft, and the whole of gaming to evolve. And if this partnership between Microsoft and Nintendo works, I mean, it's great. We've seen it in the past with Fortnite and the cross-play. As gamers, I keep saying it, we've got to think out of the box a little bit more and be a little bit more open to change. And they have this vision. They want Xbox Game Pass. to become this big thing. They said quite openly at the start that they, this will be console, but they emphasised the fact that they want it everywhere. And I can fully understand that. Even just on the Xbox alone, it is making them money, and it's making developers money. And it seems daft to just limit it. So if it can go to the Nintendo Switch and open up that catalogue to them, why not? And Xbox Live, at the end of the day, it's more money for Microsoft, it's more money for Xbox, it's more money for developers, and that feeds out to us and gives us more choice, more options, more games. And at the end of the day, what we've got to remember is this is a streaming service. This is the rumoured streaming service that they're looking at doing. They won't be able to play the games on the systems because the systems just aren't designed for it. So it's going to be on the xCloud. And I've said this many times. It doesn't matter what games go on the xCloud and on this gaming streaming service. You are always going to get an element of lag. There's always going to be. If you can get lag from your Xbox to your TV, that's going to make a difference in gaming. And believe me, you can. I've had it myself with TVs and things like that, and playing things like Call of Duty. The input lag on a TV makes a difference. So the input lag you're going to get from a streaming service to then, sort of streaming from your PC or your Xbox or your Nintendo Switch to your TV, you're going to be getting even more lag. So to me, we're still, you're going to be getting you're not going to be getting 100% console performance, and that is why consoles, that's why the Xbox One is still, or the Xbox 2, whatever they're going to call it, is still going to be a required bit of kit. If you're, a hardcore gamer and you're really into the Xbox games, you're going to want the hardware. You're not going to go and play Xbox One games on the streaming service on a PlayStation 4. If you're an Xbox gamer, you're going to want the hardware to play it on. Yes, there's rumours that this could even go to PlayStation 4. If that's the case, that's going to be quite funny, because they'll be playing the games that they've been slating and slagging off for the last 2-3 years. So it would be interesting to see if that service became successful on the PlayStation. But it'd be fantastic, because they would then be putting even more money into the Xbox Microsoft brand that they hate so much. So would they really do it? But I emphasise the fact, it's only rumour. But if it does come true, the hardcore Xbox gamers are still going to be using the hardware. We're still going to be buying the consoles, because you will, I don't care how fast your broadband is, you're always going to get that element of delay and lag. As I said, if you can get it between a console and a TV, you're going to get it between a console, a modem and a TV. There's no way around it. You're going to get it. It's never going to be 100%. You're better off with the hardware. But if it opens it up to Nintendo and it opens up to Sony and the PlayStation 4, whether they'll even accept it onto their system is another matter. It's just all money in the kitty for developers and for Microsoft to push things even further, and I think that's fantastic. And I think we've got to start looking out of the box, looking at it a little bit more positively, and see what we can gain from this, and stop seeing the negativity of it. It is a rumour, as I say. Whether it comes true or not is another matter, but I'm sure we'll find out by E3. But I think as gamers we need to be a little bit more positive about things at the moment, because there's so much negativity going on everywhere, and it's a shame, because this is all great stuff. The future is really bright for gaming. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. So please like, subscribe if you haven't done so before. I really do appreciate new subscribers, old subscribers as well, obviously. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. I'll be interested to see that. And don't forget to check out the microfilm and the micropod. The micropod's back on Saturday. Take care, guys. I'll speak to you soon.